guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here with Benidorm Stuff YouTube channel. It's an early start for us today and there's a good reason for this. For today's video we're taking you from sunrise to sunset from Benidorm's top 3 viewpoints. You're gonna love this. Our first viewpoint is here at Tosa de la Cala. This is the hill that separates Benidorm from La Cala Finistrat and it's a brilliant place to watch the sunrise. I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to sunrises and sunsets. I've been to some pretty obscure places to watch them, but at this time of year Benidorm has some of the best you'll ever see. So it's just coming up to 8 o'clock, it's about 20 minutes before the sun is set to rise, and this is the best time when you see all the colours start to change in the sky. This viewpoint, Tosa de la Cala, is around 100 metres above sea level. You can pretty much see the whole of Benidorm from here. The views really are spectacular. From the end of Poniente Beach, you've got the Grand Bali Hotel, In Tempo building, and the new Delphin Tower that you can see down there that's just been built. Just look at the sea from up here, it looks so calm, it almost makes me want to jump right in. But I'm not gonna, don't worry, I'm not that daft. It's still a little bit chilly for swimming. It's about 7 degrees at the moment, but it's set to rise today to 18. That's the warmest we've had it for quite a while. You can also see our next viewpoint from here, El Mirador by the Old Town. We'll be taking you there next to admire even more views. Let's hope it's warmed up a bit by the time we get there. Here we are! We made it quick, didn't we? Just kidding. Actually, a few hours have passed since that last bit of footage we filmed this morning, and it certainly has warmed up. I've actually managed to lose a couple of layers. It actually feels like I'm in Spain again today. The Mirador for me is an absolute must to put on your list of things to do when you're in Benidorm. Even if you're one of those that doesn't make it very far past the bars, don't worry, there are bars up here too. The Mirador is a viewpoint built upon the remains of a Roman fortress. It's on the hill that separates the two main beaches, Levante Beach and Poniente Beach, perched right on the edge of the Old Town. You get panoramic views of the whole of Benidorm from up here. Poniente to one side, Levante to the other, with a gorgeous backdrop of the Puig Campana mountain behind me. It's easily recognisable by the chunk of rock missing from the top. According to legend, a giant kicked out this piece of rock into the sea, creating Benidorm Island, which you can also see from here. There was a massive excavation project that took place here not so long ago. It caused a bit of controversy really when they started to dig up what was considered to be an iconic part of Benidorm, attracting millions of tourists every year. Many were worried that the charm of the Mirador would be lost when they're rebuilt. But you can see that that hasn't been the case. It's still beautiful up here. They've incorporated the archaeological dig into the design with glass panels revealing the Roman fortress that they found. Don't forget to check out the ocean observation deck down the stairs. From here you can see why it's called the balcony to the Mediterranean. A fantastic spot to relax, take in a bit of sea air and of course snap some fabulous photos. This part has also had a bit of a makeover recently. Many of you will remember this used to be all white tiles and there was a lamppost right where I'm standing here. This has been replaced by this compass design and there's now LED lighting on the night, which we featured in one of our recent videos. You can also see the old sea fountain from here. How many of you remember that when it was running? Let us know in the comments. It's been switched off for a good few years now. I don't know 100% the reason for it. Some say that it was costing too much, but I've also heard that the spray was causing a lot of erosion and that's why they decided to turn it off. Back up on the main part of the Mirador then, and let's have a look at the beautiful Playa Malpaz. Known as the Old Town's beach, it's nestled in between the Mirador and the port of Benidorm. So well hidden, many Benidormers don't even know it exists. It's around 120 metres in length and ideal for swimming and paddling, as it stays fairly shallow, very far out, and there's hardly any rocks on the seabed. Then of course you can see the port of Benidorm and the 3 kilometres of Poniente Beach, which leads up to Tosa de la Cala, where we started this morning for sunrise. Over to the other side of the Mirador then, and you can see the whole of Levante. The middle part, which is known as the New Town, going right the way along to Rincon de Loix. You've also got great views of the Sierra Helada mountain range, and if you've got good eyes you can just about make out the cross, which is where we're heading to next to show you the sunset. So here we are at our third and final viewpoint for today's video, the Benidorm Cross. At a whopping 217 metres above sea level, the views from up here are pretty unbelievable. The skyscrapers that tower above you from the ground look tiny. It's almost as if you're looking down on a toy model. You can walk up here in less than an hour from the end of the Levante beach. It's not a really difficult walk. You don't need any climbing equipment or anything like that. There is a paved road that brings you right the way up here, but it is obviously uphill all the way, so prepare yourselves for that. Decent footwear and bring some water. If you don't fancy the walk, you could hire an electric bike or an electric scooter to get you up here, or maybe even just jump in a taxi. It'd cost you about €8 and then you could enjoy the walk downhill afterwards. The cross itself was first built in the early 60s and was originally made from wood. It was erected after a law was passed to allow bikinis to be worn on the beach, which was considered sinful at the time. Along with this law, Benidorm gained itself a reputation of a sinful place. The cross was damaged in a storm in the 70s and rebuilt with more weather-resistant material. It also now lights up on a night, and it really has become an iconic, well-loved landmark for Benidorm, even for those who are not religious. Sunsets up here this time of year really are amazing. I know I keep saying it, but winter sunsets in Benidorm really are something else. I'll never get bored of them, probably because every single sunset is different. Mesmerising. The sun sets over the Mediterranean Sea and eventually goes down behind the mountains right the way out towards Alicante at this time of year, opposed to in the summer when we lose the sun before it goes down behind the Puig Campana and Sierra Cortina mountains. This next 20 minutes is when the colours in the sky really start to pop. My favourite part of the sunset. I find it very therapeutic just sitting here and taking it all in. So I'm going to love you and leave you for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's so much more to Benidorm than meets the eye, and I hope we're starting to show you what an amazing place it is with these videos. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video and leave a comment. How many of you have been to these viewpoints? Let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.